Hey Stacy, so this is a brilliant portrait. This is really great. I love this detail here of what he's drawing, and then here's him, and I mean that's a really smart portrait. I was excited to see that. Here's your still life, and then we have these two other shots. I'm assuming that this one then is the shot sort of showing us your subject's vocation. But what we're missing is a long shot. And you have them in your contact sheets, like all that, any of these, like showing the long shot is supposed to show us your subject's place of work and give us a sense of the setting. So you have a lot of images that do that. And what was funny is I was also, when I was going back through, I was also looking for your equipment shots. They should be enlarged. They shouldn't be tiny and embedded like this. I can't tell anything from these images. They're so small. But, something like from one of these shots, minus the lights, minus your light kit, would have been a great long shot. So you're really totally missing that. Because this is a really sweet father-son portrait, but here's your portrait. And here's your still life, and then here's your vocational shot. And so that's what we're missing. And then I was really having a hard time seeing the work of your lighting kit. Your lights in a lot of these, like this is lit from the window, and then I don't really know how this is lit. And then here, if you're using your kit, it's not necessarily appropriately because the light falls off. There's our subject, and you have some compositional elements that are leading us back to the subject. These guys kind of create a leading line that take us to him. However, this guy's in the most light. He's back in the shadows. So that's not really working in your favor. In these photo stories, you have to be really careful to use every compositional tool you can think of to make sure that you get your subject, your viewer, to look at your subject and understand their story. So in this case, you would want to use depth of field, you want to use composition leading lines, and you'd want to use also lighting, and it's not happening here. Whoops, I hate it when that happens. The lighting quality of this is very nice. It's side lighting from the window. It feels really natural. It's directional. It's a little bit soft. That's actually really nice. Again, directional and soft. And then here, the lighting is ambient, but it's the composition that draws our attention. We don't pay too much attention to the quality of the light. I think a little bit more directional light, if you would have had, a light, I'm going to use the reflection in the mirror here, but a light, on that side of him so that we would have had a high light ratio. Imagine how dramatic that would be, because that would mean for this shot then that this would be much darker, and it would be more in shadows, and then the visual emphasis would be right here on the side of his face that could have been really lit, so you would have a highlight over here, and then this would be falling into shadows. I hope that makes sense, because I think that this is a smart idea, but, if you put your lighting kit to more work here, it could have been genius. So that's really it. I think, good job using your kit, though I can't tell how effective it was from these tiny images on your contact sheets. And then, you have some powerful shots here. This is definitely your best, and you're just missing the long shot. Okay. All right, thanks.